Welcome back. Quick little break for you there. We're going to see Vancouver spawning on the technical bad side and Houston going to be spawning on that P2 side. They're going to get the first kill as well. We'll see who can get the first bit of time. Some kills back and forth. Vancouver going to get the initial time and Houston holding, getting ready for that P2 time, but also going to get a nice little push going towards P1 here shortly.
I mean, just like you said, Houston spawning on the quote-unquote bad side, and Vancouver just holding down the P1, getting as much hill time as possible, just to make sure that Houston, because they have the good spawns for P2, just trying to catch up, making sure they get as many points as they can. And right now, it's a 27-2 lead.
Yeah, 27-2 lead indeed. Now I'm going to be up to 27-10 or so. We see Vancouver picking up some big kills here. Going to be able to get on that time. Going to be up by about 30, 40 points here. They've got the P2 rotation for the most part as well. But Houston trying to get this one pushed in, but Hence not going to let that happen at all. He's going to be that mid help desk right now. But EKill trying to push the back is going to get taken down by MWII, holding it from the rear. We see Stads getting picked off a little bit here. He's got a lot of damage off on him there. Speedy gets one. Doesn't quite find Stads there laying down on the ground and picks up a big kill to help his teammates out. That's 3 kills in favor of the Houston Warthogs. The fourth one's going to be MWII, ready to go and waiting. He gets taken down. His teammates are spawning all over around the hill, though. They'll be back shortly. 40 seconds remaining, and Vancouver looking good.
Vancouver had a great start, but you can just see Houston breaking that P2 setup. I mean, they didn't have spawns. They didn't have nothing. They just got 3 picks and then moved in, and right now, they can get a lot of this time to even it out. While you can see Vancouver trying to slowly rotate to P3, you can also see Houston with early rotations. You've got Boozy's stats.
It's going to be a big rotation right here. We are going to see the side of Houston winning the initial gunfight, but we're going to see George pushing around the back right now. He is going to be the big ticket player for the side of Vancouver if he can stay alive. As I'm saying it, he does get ripped to shreds there. Stabs with a big kill before going down. Vancouver has to get a little bit of a team push going in on this one so far. They've been solo hitting it, and Houston taking full advantage.
And you can see Houston, they gave up P2 spawns even though they could get a lot of that scrap time just to make sure they get the good rotation on the P3, and it's paying off right now.
Yeah, paying off indeed. We see the side of Houston holding this one down, but Vancouver trying to get a push all together. They've got a couple players from the back, one from the side. One's going to go down. The other's pushing from the back, go down as well. That's Zentrix with 2 big ones, but look at that. George pushes 2, picks up 2, gets the 3rd as well. The guy's a monster on a mission. Picks up those 3 big kills, gets some of the big time for his team as well. The rotation of P4 from Houston goes down, so that means Vancouver will get that last 30 seconds basically for free.
Yeah, they're getting those 20 seconds for free, but you can see Houston already set up for P4. They just got a big hold, and it was Eco gets 1, and then Hence gets stabs though. Right now, top bedroom, you can see Vancouver players, top bedroom, bottom bedroom, and pot just pushing out.
Yeah, the side of Vancouver here right now looking very good as a team. They're going to have to get a push against Houston though on this P4. Houston has the setup going. They've got some players pushing through, trying to get some territory cleared out. We see the side of Vancouver getting on that time just for a short amount of time, but the kill's still back and forth. EKill, as that cruise in the back pocket, is going to get taken down there. MWII just pushing up, picking up some big kills. He's ready to go on that time. Got the soda can on the top end of his barrel there. You see that thing? It looks absolutely ridiculous. Picks up 1 in the hill, 1 more in the back corner. He picks up that one as well. Needs to try to get the 3rd. His teammate Hence is going to pick that up. EKill gets the trade. Time so far in favor of Vancouver, up by about 30 points, but Houston trying to get the last 20 seconds or so on this P4. Vancouver once again going to be able to push out that scrap time, pick up the big kills. It's George again. He'll get the last 20 seconds. The hill for P5 about to pop up. Houston going to be the initial team there, but Vancouver close by.
You can see Boozy's already on the new hill, just holding down, making sure his teammates have enough time watching the connector area. You can see Zen. This is very patient, and with a huge pick by Zen. Can he get another? He's pushing out into the kitchen spawns.
Zenny, definitely a big ticket player for this team. Not doing so hot to start things off here, but we know he can rebound. EKill, though, on the other hand, up 13-9 so far. Guys beaming. Ooh, Zenny there almost gets a big kill, but does get taken down. A little bit of a lineup for the team. EKill picks up a big one to help his teammates out. 1 with the nade, 1 with the headshots. He's going to go for another, but Hens picks up 2. That's going to clear things out. Vancouver once again going to get on the time with about 30 seconds remaining. Houston trying to break this one out before the P6. You want to try to get some of this remaining time, but MWII on a 4, make it a 5. 1 more, and he's going to have the cruise in the back pocket. He's got a couple players trying to push him up. That's EKill trying to back off, is going to get taken down. Once again, the Roto going to be in favor of this side of Houston Warthogs. Can Vancouver break again? Find out shortly.
And Vancouver has been great at breaking these hills and getting the scrap time. That's how they've been having this lead, but Houston, just 1 good hold. That's all they need to be back in it.
One big hold incoming for sure. The side of Houston trying to get this hold down. See Vancouver trying to push the back, push the front at the same time. They don't get much out of it right off the bat. There's some kills back and forth, but overall in favor of Houston as they try to secure this time. The cruise missile comes in, doesn't get much there, but it should get a little bit of info. We see Vancouver getting those kills in the back. Houston getting this time on the board. 38 seconds remaining. Vancouver pushing from the back. That is going to be George. He's going to be on the top of the stairs. He picks up some big kills. The guy always picks them up towards the end of hills. He wants that last 30 seconds always, but Houston trying to push up from apartment. We've got a couple people over here to deal with. We see Houston trying to get the last 20 seconds or so. They know the P1 is going to be a little bit easier to contest, so they want this last 20 seconds. Their kills in favor of Vancouver's. They're going to secure the rest of that time, and P1 also look like it's going to be in their favor.
I mean, that was a huge 4-wipe by Vancouver Comets, and it's just been the same story over and over in this first set of rotations. Houston gets the early rotation, gets the hold, and then Vancouver just wipes them off and gets the rest of the scrap time. And that's how they're up by 50.
Yeah, up by about 60 points now, looking to make that a little bit more as they're getting a lot of this early P1 time for 10 seconds or so in their favor. Some of these players from Houston try to push in from that side door, but George, he's going to be behind him. He picks up one, picks up two, gets the 6th streak, gets the cruise in the back pocket before going down. His teammates clear up the rest of the players, though, as Vancouver is still securing some massive time here. Also, still trying to get this one pushed out. They want to pick up these big kills here as well. Speedy with one, a couple more players from the side of Houston on that P2 side of the map trying to push through. They're just flooding in one at a time right now, and they're getting cut down one at a time as well.
And for the first time in a while, Vancouver is actually the one with the spawns for the P2. Can the Houston pull off of Vancouver and break this new setup? Moosey's with one, Stats with the other. But Moosey, he knows where they're coming from. And George, you can see him watching the red carpet area.
We see these players doing their best right now. This one defended in, this one pushed in. I mean, George just feels unstoppable on the map. As I say, that does get stopped. But E-kill with one almost gets a massive second as well. That's going to be Hints just barely winning that gunfight. But Zenny trying to get this one pushed in, get some help from Boozy, the sub duo, making some plays. Boozy's with two, making to try to make it a third, doesn't quite get it. Zenny trying to push in as well to help his teammate out here. We see E-kill pushed up with that AR, but the side of Vancouver holding for now. The kill's in their favor. One player on the flank, that's going to be Boozy's. Can he get anyone? That's 4 down again, but the spawns kind of come in for Houston as they get a split spawn. This is going to be E-kill from behind, the rest of the team from the front. We're going to have to try to make a play at the same time here. 20 seconds or so remaining. We see George rotating as well. Vancouver looking like they want to close this one out pretty quickly.
And if you're the side of Houston, you have to fight for these scraps and rotate at the same time. It's a very difficult task to do. But Eco gets one. Hence, though, our dark horse right here, 27-15.
I mean, you got two guys on this Vancouver side. Moosey's 25-12. Hence is 27-15. These guys are absolutely fine. You got two people over double positive here. A 1 over, one just barely under, but still plenty of slaying to go around. They're trying to get this P3 pushed in now. The side of Houston has to hold on here. They need a full 60. They need the roto as well. At a minimum, you have to keep it contested. You can't give up any time. 17 more seconds to the side of Vancouver. This one will be over. But Houston holding strong for now. 40 seconds left on the P4. The side of Vancouver pushing in 2-3 kills in their favor. Last player alive is Boozy's. Picks up one. The GOAT can't get it done. Vancouver is in. They can win it here. The side of Houston has to get back to this one.
And another huge break by the Vancouver Comets. I mean, every hill Houston has a rotation and has the setup, and Vancouver just finds a way to break it every single time.
Always breaking for sure. The push, though, comes in from Houston. They get the last second clutch. 10 seconds or so remaining. The side of Vancouver going to have the early rotation to P4. Houston, you're going to have to get here as early as you can. You hear a streak coming in from above. That should be E-kill's streak. Yeah, the cruise missile does get invested. Doesn't look like it picks anything up. The time is going to tick over, and Vancouver going to win it. And I tell you what, you want to see a masterclass, you just saw it.
That was a great match from both the Vancouver and Houston. I mean, early rotations from Houston every time. They just had difficulty holding them. If they held them down, that would have been an easy matchup for Houston because they always got the early rotations and the good spawns. But a great job from Vancouver just breaking those hills every time. And you can see Hens with 27-18 and Moosey 28-14.
In the Diamond Division. We see both these teams are looking to fight it out. Houston Warthogs currently down 1-0 in the series. Vancouver winning map 1. We see the side of Vancouver taking things a little bit easy off the bat. I say that, but George picks out the first kill. Is going to get traded out immediately by some nades. Now it's going to be a 3v3. Bomb in the hands of Vancouver. And they can, if they want to, maybe make a play towards B now that they have Speedy pushed up so far.
And you see Hens with a sniper rifle. He's just watching the cross. Does he know that there's one on B? And top maps, you can see Hens is right there. Can he get the pick? Oh, Speedy. Oh, Speedy gets picked by Eco.
There's a good
It's a
little play
3v2
right
right
there
now.
out of Houston to get
Make it back to a
take
2v2.
trying to keep these numbers as even as possible. That's what both these teams are doing right now. We see MWII with the bomb, 40 seconds or so to get this one. So he's got plenty of time to worry about. We see Hens trying to cover him over from that long angle. Lucy trying to make sure there's no one open door. Going to nade this one out. Has a trophy in the back pocket as well. Both these players stacking up towards the back. The nades come through. They get the big kill. Now it's going to be a 1v2. Zenny has to win this one out. He already has a kill on the round. Can he win two more? Hence, back 18 with the sniper is going to spot Zenny. Misses the shot, though. He's going to have the pistol in hand. Now has to try to win the gunfight. He gets a couple bullets on. That's going to make it so MWII has a little bit easier time, but 35 seconds remaining. Zenny going to be able to heal up to full. A chance in this 1v1.
I mean, Moosey with the AR holding an SMG angle. If Zenny just pops out there and he knows where he is, that's a easy pick for Zenny. Does he check the corner? No, he doesn't. And a huge kill by Hens.
Yeah,
Or
unfortunate for
Moosey.
Zenny there. Because Zenny did
Very
not
unfortunate.
have his dead silence. Looks like he used it earlier in the round. Moosey able to hear him out there. Here's him jump around. Gets the kill. Big plays out of Moosey. Gets 3 on the round to get his team up 1-0 in the S&D. You see, Vancouver took things nice and slow that round to get that bomb planted, and it worked out basically perfectly. And now, the 1-0 advantage, they are going to be on the defensive side. Houston looking to bounce back. I say bounce back, but respond is what I meant to say. They're going to have the bomb in hand.
Zenny just waiting for any nades, stuns, just making sure no one's on the bomb site. And stabs with a huge kill. Makes it a 4-3 advantage.
Ooh.
Hens, though,
Hens.
ties it up.
Hens with a nice little sniper kill there. That bomb is going to be down. They know the bomb is going to be around that A bomb site because they saw 2 players push up. So they're going to try to prevent this one from getting planted. We see Stads answers with 1 kill, but immediately there's going to be a trade on the map. Now going to be a 1v2. Look at that as Vancouver gets ripped apart there towards the end. A couple of seconds and they're all gone as not Vancouver. Houston gets around on the board there, tying things up 1-1. E-kill with a couple big kills.
And you could see just Vancouver Comets. I mean, they sort of had control, but as soon as bomb went down, everyone just started falling left and right, and Eco just had to pick off the last 2, and that was GG's.
GG's indeed. Love to see when a player can make a play like that. Now things tied up 1-1. Vancouver with the bomb. Looks like it's going towards the A site. Once again, gonna play things nice and slow. Gonna watch over the long angle. Speedy pushes through. He's gonna have 1 player looking over top. The nade comes through. That's George with 1 kill. Gonna be a little bit of a numbers advantage now for Vancouver. That bomb should go down shortly on A.
And you can see Speedy just going top single. But he gets picked
Ooh.
out by Eco. Huge headshot. I mean, he barely saw his head, and he got the kill. That is a huge kill by Eco.
Entz is gonna pick one up. He was top rail there. 1 player trying to push in from that single. Zenny gonna try to peek this one closed door. George, though, he's gonna cover his teammate trying to plant that bomb. Zenny is gonna get stunned, is gonna get naded, gets taken down. 1 more player over here. That's gonna be E-kill, gets taken down as well. The kill's coming in for Houston. I mean, sorry, for Vancouver's. Vancouver goes up 2-1.
I mean, it looks like teams that are playing offense are just having it easy. Just get control of the A site, get bombed down, and then wait for the opposite team to just push you.
And definitely not the fun situation to be in there.
You can see Eco pulling out the sniper.
Wants to try to get a little bit of revenge on Hens, right? Doesn't like to get the head taken off. Now, Vancouver on the defensive side, how they're going to play it, we don't know, but they're going to play it by getting the first blood. George with a big one. Now he's 5-2. The guy has been an absolute menace so far this map. Now Houston with the numbers disadvantage have to worry about Hens looking under the door, looking for anyone who's trying to sneak by.
And you can see Houston just being very patient. Eco with a sniper kill. It's 3v2 for the side of Vancouver Comets. Zenny has the bomb. He gets a huge pick. Make it 2v2. He's rotating now all the way back to his spawn. Playing it slow, playing it patient. Regrouping with his teammate.
Vancouver not getting fooled by the cam at all. They are going to see the player cross onto bomb. They are going to know that bomb is going to be getting planted. So MWII, he's going to slowly move up as his teammate goes through the middle and kills. Oh my gosh, E-kill ends up killing his teammate and getting taken down. Now Zenny the last, I mean, he's dead too. I mean, they basically killed each other, right?
I don't think MWII had any idea. He was playing it very slow
No.
until he looked at the kill feed.
Yeah. Yeah, so MWII killed Zen and then he killed, yeah. Dunzo. Killed your teammate. Happens. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's crazy. Happens. What are you going to do, right? Not that big of a deal. It'll happen every once in a while. A little bit of a lineup happening there between an enemy and a friendly. Sometimes it's hard to have to worry about all situations, but that is one of those ones that will happen to you every once in a while. Vancouver Comets now very confidently taking this bomb over towards that A site. We're going to have a couple players from Houston ready to go, though. They know the play. They know what's going down. That's going to be Boozy's getting one big kill before going down, just getting shot at through that stage over and over and over again. Now, Speedy wants to make a play through the double window.
You see Speedy just being very patient, giving call outs, making sure there's no sneaky rotations or anything going on B. And I can see the Vancouver Comets just, oh, huge kill by Speedy. Now he's moving on to B. They might take control of the B side.
Well, now they know they have to worry about B site. We're going to see these players probably try to push that one out. E-kill in a sneaky spot is going to get taken down with the sniper. Now Zenny in a 1v3 has to make a play. The bomb about to go down, but not quite going to be able to happen, is hence still not quite there. But Zenny with the big kill there is going to make him in a 1v2 situation. See
I
this
think
bomb
Zenny read
rotating
the
a play over
situation.
towards B.
Does he know that they're going on with B?
But Speedy's watching the cross.
Yeah, he definitely calls it out.
Ooh.
Bomb does go down when it's the 1v1 situation.
Ooh.
Speedy has to run for his life, then he's chasing him.
Speedy has to play his time here. He's not going to know right away if Zenny's defusing the one. Sees Zenny on the bomb once again, gets absoluted. Zenny, though, starts the defuse, is going to spot Speedy on the cross once again. 20 seconds remaining. Speedy playing his timing the best he possibly can. Zenny trying to go for this kill, is going to end up getting the kill and the defuse, and Zenny makes the play when you need it most. Houston going to win a round in the 1v2 clutch. Zenny, absolutely icy.
I mean, Zenny just very patient. Very, very patient. He knows he's going to get peeked because he could go for the ninja defuse at any second. He just plays his time. You can see Speedy jumping around. He just has to be patient. He gets a huge pick and enough time to get the defuse. I mean, great play out of Zenny. Especially with 2v1 situation, bomb down. I mean, that's a clutch and a half.
Especially when it's over towards that B site, right? It's even more challenging when you get a setup towards B. Technically, it wasn't a full setup or anything like that, but still definitely a challenge. He gets it done, though. Now, side of Houston has the bomb in hand. That's going to be E-kill with the bomb. They're looking to plant it over towards that A site. See Vancouver getting very aggressive through the Houston spawn. One player going to go down. That's going to be Dads, hence getting a big pick there. Going to be a response, though. And look at E-kill with the beams. The kills coming through. Only one player left. That's going to be MWII in a 1v3.
Very tough situation for MWII right now. You can see the side of Houston getting bombed down, how control of the A site. MWII has to be very patient if he want to get any picks. He sees the gun, but he can't do anything. I mean, there's 3 people on the site. It's a very tough situation. Bomb is down. And right now, we're tied 3-3. I mean, Boozies. Got shot first. Doesn't matter, though.
Yeah, that's Boozies. He's been around a while. He knows what's up. He'll win no gunfights when he needs to, right? Now, things tied up 3-3. Both these teams looking to take this map. Vancouver obviously winning map 1, 250 to 160. So if they can get this map win, it'll put them up 2-0 in the series. But Houston looking to bounce back here. Looks like the B rush sort of coming in from the side of Vancouver, but Stads and E-kill shut that one down immediately. One more player still over there to deal with. That is going to be George. Actually, not George. That's going to be MWII. So not someone to be trifled with, but Houston looking good so far on this round.
And you can see Houston, they're just being very patient. They got a guy on B, guy inside on A. They know where George is, or they don't know where George is, but George has the bomb, and he's trying to get bomb down. He's not aware, though. People are on closed doors. He has to regroup with his teammate, get a pick if they have any chance of winning this round.
George is going to have one player statue to deal with. That is going to be Stads. Stads gets a lot of damage off there, but he is able to survive. Moosey with a big kill there over towards A. Looks like George trying to push this in. One player from behind. That is going to be Boozies. That's a big kill for Boozies to win. Now going to be a 1v3 bomb in a weird spot. Moosey surrounded, gets taken down, and Houston Warthogs with another big round on the board to go up 4-3.
I don't know if it's too early to say this, but Houston, we have liftoff. 4-3 for Houston. Huge comeback after going down 3-1.
I'll tell you what, Houston ready to go indeed. These guys, mission control, as happy as can be in the back pocket. You got to admit the coaches and the analysts probably ready to go. Now, I'll be perfectly honest, it being a rec league, I don't think they have coaches or analysts, but you never know.
I mean, shout out to the Comets. I know they have Coach Aries right there.
Ooh, the guys, I
Yes,
hear he's a
sir.
demon. I hear he's a demon.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. We know that guy shoots back on the map. But now we see the side of Houston trying to get a push over towards A, but they're going to lose a player. But that's going to be a nice trade on the map from the dead player, E-Kill, with his nade from the afterlife, picking one up there. It is going to be a 3v3 now, the side of Houston, having to get the bomb plant. So this is probably in a little bit of an advantage of Vancouver.
You see Hans with a sniper rifle just looking underneath the door, just trying to get any bit of information. He knows no one's on the bomb. Oh, with an assault rifle, my bad. But he knows no one's on the bomb.
Today.
And you can see they put their snipers away.
It didn't really seem to be working out too much. A lot of the guys with the snipers, it felt like ended up getting beamed by the scars. These guys are all very talented AR players, so they noticed it wasn't working out. But look at the rotation from Houston. They're trying to rotate over towards this B side, going through that P1 area now. Moosey going to spot the cross, get some shots on Zenny. Sees them all across, going to call it out to his teammates. He tries to make a move, but Zenny with a big kill on hands. Now some still gunfire back and forth. Zenny, though, gets a massive kill on Moosey. Makes it a 1v3. Houston gets the bomb down. Last player alive is going to be Speedy. Gets shot at on the cross, but now everyone knows where he's at.
Very tough situation right here. You got bound down on the B side. And that's GG's. Make it 5-3 for the side of Houston. One round away from tying it up to 1-1.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if Zenny is an AR or a sub. This guy might be attached. He's a little bit of a do-it-all. Hopefully he doesn't
I'd
get
like to
dropped,
see
though.
Zenny use a sniper rifle next round.
I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that would be pretty funny. Be cool to see. Side of Houston now up 5-3. Probably the safest scoreline you could ever have in S&D. Vancouver Comets, though, they've got the opportunity here to get some rounds on the board. They've got to win 3. Houston obviously only have to win 1 to win the map. Houston already have a player all the way pushed up on A, make it a second as well. One pushed up far open, but Speedy gets that first kill on Boozies over towards stage. Now the advantage a little bit towards Vancouver. They push Zenny off the point as well. That's another kill coming in. E-kill getting one on Hence. A one player pushed up on stage. Zenny trying to make a move through closed doors.
Everyone knows that stage is wall bangable too. Anyone gets any information, Big Head George just gets gunned down by stabs. Moosey got stunned as well, so they have the information. They know where he is.
Yeah, these guys trying to fight it out. Vancouver 2v3. If they can win this, that would be absolutely massive. Speedy gets a little bit of information towards the middle of the map there. He might spook Houston just enough. Never mind. Moosey gets taken down. They're going to know him. Speedy's by himself. He gets a kill. Doesn't get the kill. He's going to have basically no ammo left. Gets one of those players down, though. Now a 1v2. Both those players on site where the bomb is. He is going to end up getting taken down. And then just like that, Houston Warthogs are going to win the map to 6-3. Tie things up 1-1 in this series.
And Houston survived the 5-3 curse.
Ain't no curse for these guys, right?
No,
Just
sir.
another day. These boys are just icy. Shout out Zenny, by the way. Guy went 10-4. E-kill 10-6. That's pretty
We're
good.
gonna
Be kicking things off with a hotel control. This series all tied up 1-1. The side of Houston going to be on defense to kick things off. I'm sorry, Vancouver on defense, Houston on offense. Some kills back and forth. 2v2 right there. E-kill, he's going to be able to get onto that B point. Pushes through a little bit. The stack for the side of Houston. This B point should go quick. Vancouver going to have to respond.
You can see George just pushing out from mid. He gets one, he gets two. Can he get the guy on P4? Yes, he can. Big Head George with a 3-piece, but Zenny.
some kills back and forth. Houston still trying to get onto this B point, but Vancouver doing a good job defending so far. A little bit of a life advantage for them. The 8 point now going to be the side they decide to attack. George, though, this guy is everywhere. Now on a 3 streak over towards the A side of the map. Is going to finally die. The guy's 6-2 right now. Lucy going to be over there here, though, trying to fill the footsteps that were Big Head George. We see Speedy. He's going to push through that. Ooh, he's going to be trying to push up to help his teammates out. Moosey with 1, Speedy with 1 as well. This push over toward Day going to come through shortly. Houston trying to get the 3rd tick on. They've already got 2. The 3rd tick looking like it's going to come through all the way. It's about to happen. Vancouver trying to get a last-second push. Won't be there in time. The first couple ticks on A away gone.
I mean, if you're the side of Vancouver right now, you just got to make sure you don't lose spawns. If you can see, if Houston rotates all the way back, you're going to be rotating. You're going to be spawning around shops, and then it's just GG's from there. But you can see Vancouver set up in their spawns, making sure they don't lose control. Equal in reception. Just pushing out with Boozies. Saz gets 1, and Speedy gets the other. That's a trade.
And some big kills back and forth here. Both teams trying to fight this one out. We see Houston on that point for just a little bit there. It is Boozy's going to get taken down. Only 11 lives remaining for the side of Houston, 19 for Vancouver. Only a minute left, though. Some lives maybe not going to come into effect here, but Vancouver trying to get those numbers down as much as they can. Now all the way down to 8. Stads fighting for his life over towards top carport there. Is going to get 1 before getting damaged quite a bit. Waiting for his teammates to spawn back up. 50 seconds or so remaining. Vancouver with a good hold so far.
You see Stads, he's just waiting for his teammate to make a move. George, though, with another kill. I mean, George with a 2-piece. Can someone stop this guy? He's on fire right now, 11-5. Great start from George.
Hey, George is an absolute guy right now. Speedy there getting a nice kill as well. Both these teams still trying to fight this one out. 30 seconds remaining. Houston, 1 last push available. 4 lives on the ticker. Make it 3. The side of Vancouver lighting them up very well right now. Only 2 left. Not going to be able to get anything done this round. We see both these players trying to run around the map a little bit, trying to pick up some kills where they can. But Vancouver have just put an absolute clinic on in this first round. They let up the A point a little bit there, which does happen quite a bit, but they end with what, 15 or 16 lives remaining. The side of Vancouver absolutely frying in this control, up 1-0 so far.
I mean, if it wasn't for the 2-piece that George got when he pushed out from couches on the B side, that would have been an easy hold for the side of Houston. They had 2 on the point. It was quick stack. No one was there to challenge them, but George, just a great play.
Hey, shout out George. That guy, I swear, he literally was over defending the B point. He got the last players off of there. And then as soon as the initial attack from A happened for Houston, he was over there picking up 3-4 kills right off the bat. The guy is an absolute legend when it comes to rotating on that map. See Vancouver, though, on their offensive side, pushing the A side out there right away. We see Houston here able to respond. That's going to be a 1-for-1 on the map. Boozies with the first blood. George answering back. Some kills still in favor of Vancouver. They're going to get on that time. No one from Houston really close by. Houston going to take this time to try to push up through that bedroom side. The rest of the team still trying to push over towards A, nice and slow.
And Vancouver decided not to gamble with the B. Just take the A site, you know, get the extra minute. No need to gamble with lives, and then just work with the 2 minutes you have left to try and take control of the B point.
I mean, I like this out of Houston for the most part. You know that A is probably already stacked. It's probably pretty much chalk. Let's just play a couple kills here. Try to get those kills lives down as much as we possibly can, and they're doing a good job of that so far. Give themselves a nice, slight little advantage, only by 1 right now, but still, it's something, right? Got something to go on, but E-Kill trying to get out with his life right now is getting hunted down. One more player over here to deal with. I don't know if he knows Speedy is here, but he should be able to turn around in time to be able to deal with that. The side of Vancouver, they're trying to push this in. E-Kill and Zenny picking up some big ones, rotating on over towards B.
All the pros always say, when it comes to the B point, it's all about bedroom control. Bedroom control. Gotta make sure you have the bedroom control. You can see Houston. They got 2 in bedroom, 1 top and 1 bottom. Boozies with a pick. Playing his life now. Just waiting for a push. Making sure he knows that they're spawning away at the kitchen side because they have control of bedroom. Speedy though, gets 1. And Zeddy trades him out.
Zenny's trying to get this one pushed in. Lucy, he's going to be up top. Is he watching this elevator? Probably not. He's watching towards window, but guess what? Zenny going to win a massive one right there. One more player up towards that front bar. That is going to be the number 8 player, George. George been a menace all game. Picks up 1 big one. Picks up Stads as well. Stads wasn't able to turn around. He goes for the trophy. Gets that. One of the hardest things in the game to shoot, it feels like. One more player pushed up for Houston. That is going to be Zenny. Has to make a play as his teammates off a spawn. George looking to try to kill these rotators. He's 18-8. This guy is everything for Vancouver right now, but Zenny picks up a big kill right there. Going to help his teammates out a little bit, but 3 players, Vancouver finding kills. Houston on basically a full reset, but Zenny on a 5. Makes it a 6. The guy is beasting it up on a cruise. He's going to be able to get some big ones here. One more player top bedroom to deal with. That player gets the kill, but Houston still pushed up pretty far.
30 seconds left. I mean, if Vancouver want to get the point, they have to do something now. They need to get control. And you can see Boozy's pushed up, Zenny's pushed up. Vancouver's just having a lot of trouble trying to get control of bedroom. Speedy, though. He gets one on the flank. He gets picked up by Eco, though. Eco gets the 2-piece. Can he get the 3? Yes, he can. Huge 3-piece by Eco.
Eagle is a monster right now. He did absolutely everything he possibly could for the side of Houston there. Only 3 ticks given up. The side of Houston coming out strong on the defense. They tie things back up 1-1, and they have a phenomenal defensive performance towards the end there. Shout out Eco for his 3-piece towards the end. Vancouver not able to get it done in the end.
And we're tied on ticks, going on to our next defense for Vancouver and offense for Houston. I'd like to see Houston make another B push gamble. You got the 2 wipe last time, and it was 2 on the hill. Just make sure you pay attention to whoever's rotating from couches.
I mean, realistically, if you're Vancouver, like how many times have they gotten 3 down or whatnot when they were on that offense there? They probably could have captured B a couple different times. They just never really stacked it or anything. That's something they're going to have to try to focus on if they can. But the side of Houston, though, on the offensive side, let's see what they can get done. Moosey with the opening first blood. Both these teams trying to fight it out. Looks like Houston trying to opt towards the B site, but not going to work out right off the bat. Vancouver defending that one fairly well now, but Stad's up. Pushed up in mid right now as his teammates pushing towards A. One player over there to deal with that is going to be Moosey, but Houston should be able to get on that A time pretty much untouched.
Moosey just waiting for his teammates before he pushes. And you can see George pushing out with him. George follows to Zenny. Boozies gets 1. And that's 3 down. You just got to stack the A point right now and get an extra minute while you get the chance to push B.
Already a couple players from the side of Houston pushing out, trying to get a little bit of map control. They know the B pressure is going to be absolutely massive. The side of Vancouver, though, knew it was coming. You're going to see Moosey up here. He's going to have a teammate with him as well. Those teammates are both going to fall. That's George and Moosey. One more player. That's going to be Speedy picking up a big one on Zenny, staying alive on box, waiting for his teammates to spawn back up. Houston, not enough people close enough to get this time. So far, Vancouver with a decent initial hold on B. They've got one player in their back flank. That is going to be E-Kill. E-Kill is going to finally get taken down by George. So now Vancouver can get a full setup going before Houston tries to get a push in.
And lives are pretty even. You just got a minute and a half now. Can Houston do anything? Can they get picks? Moosey. Making sure they have control of reception. He sees one. He gets the kill. Now Zenny pushing from there. Can he get the other pick? Zenny backs off.
Houston here with a very aggressive mid push trying to come through. They've got one player kind of pushed up behind them. That Speedy gets taken down. Moosey trying to watch this mid cross now. He knows a couple players are here. Zenny gets taken down. That's going to be Boozy and Stads trying to make a move. Hence from the back stairs gets one of them stunned up a little bit, so it was a little difficult, but Boozy's going to still be there towards Marble. Got a couple players. George gets one. Knows there's another close by. Going to hold that angle. No, he's going to push it out. Boozy's gets that kill. Always good for the close ones. Speedy, once again, he's just kind of behind everybody in the middle of the map, always kind of just behind you, being a little bit of a menace. Picks up another one as well, stalling this Houston push basically by himself with those big kills.
Speedy knows that they're spawning from the side of the kitchen, so he's just trying to rush them cross and trying to get kills. But you can see 3 people from the side of Houston with a flank. Can you get this pick?
Yeah, dying here would be the end of your round. The side of Houston has to make a move. 14 seconds remaining, plenty of lives, but the time is what matters. Vancouver trying to defend this one from Spa. E-Kill and Zenny picking up some big kills. They have to get on the time. One player bedroom. George, he's hiding in a corner though. Picks up 2. The third one down by Bar is very weak. That's going to be Boozies. Gets pushed out by both these players. George picks up 3. Once again, closing out a round. I feel like George is the closer for this team time and time again.
I mean, great patience from George. He waits for 2 to pass, and then he goes for the kill. I mean, he gets 2 on P4 and then the last one on the bar. Just great patience from George.
I mean, Houston, they're not really enough time to check your corners, right? They didn't even have a chance, really, because they're not able to check for George in every nick and cranny there. And so next time they'll know, hey, gotta look for George. That guy is
It was a
somewhere sneaking
great play with the
around.
flank. They just didn't have
Yeah.
enough time to execute that play.
It was big. They couldn't allow anyone to die. Nobody dies. We see Muzi on his 6, not quite having that cruise missile. Picks up that last kill, gets the cruise missile in the back pocket. No, he doesn't. I'm sure he does have it. It might just be a little bit of a visual glitch there, or maybe the streak is a visual glitch. Who knows? But the kills coming in for the side of Vancouver pretty much everywhere. We see Houston responding a little bit. As the A and B point are going to be being captured at the same time, Houston looking like they want to focus towards B. Player over there, though, is going to be Hence, is going to get taken down. Enough of a delay to help his teammates get on that A point.
You got George, the only player on the A point, while his teammates just watching around him. Now it's a 2-stack on it. Eagle gets one. George gets the trade.
The side of
And just
Vancouver
like
going to be able
that,
to get a bunch of kills out of that one. Musi on an 8 streak. I don't know if he got his cruise missile finally now. I don't know how many kills this guy has to get it, but he finally got it. Must be on a score streak somehow instead of a kill streak. We still see some kills back and forth. The A point is gone. B point so far has been the hardest point to capture for any team so far. But if Vancouver can win this round, they'll win the map. Them up 2-1 in the series. But so far, things are tied 1-1 in the series. Vancouver up by 2-1 in the game. We see Houston with a phenomenal defense so far on this B side, trying to get Bedroom pushed out. That's Boozies and Stads trying to get it done. We see Stads gets taken down, but does get a kill in the process.
and Eco just on the godhead. He knows people are going to be coming from bedroom, maybe couches as well. Just making sure he gets information, snaking that godhead. Boozies with great patience to get the pick on Speedy.
See Vancouver Comets trying to push this one from Bedroom, but they got one player behind enemy lines. That is going to be Zenny, and Zenny's just sneaking around right now, but Boozies is the problem. The guy's pushing through mid. He's got Dead Silence active. He's trying to get these kills. These players over here right now. That's going to be Speedy trying to get behind him. Speedy, the flanker, does get taken down by the flank master himself, Boozies. Boozies on a 4, looking like he wants to extend it. He's just wreaking havoc in kitchen right now. George going to hunt him down. Is going to be able to find him, but Stads is worried about a flank of his own. That is going to be Hence towards those back trucks, being a little bit of a menace. As you see Houston set up and ready to go for this B push. Vancouver pushing in from mid, trying to get this one pushed in from help desk and that mid alley. Boozies with one, gets behind the help desk in position to help his teammates out. Hence with the kill in the back. The side of Vancouver with a phenomenal push coming in towards this B point. They've basically flipped the map. They are the offensive team, but it looks like they're the defensive team.
You can see Speedy just being a menace in the Houston spawns. But you got Houston in bedroom. They got bedroom control. Huge kill though by George. Boozies gets the trade. And Eco with one on top bed. And just like that, they clear him out.
This is going to be the last little push coming in from Vancouver. You're going to have Hence coming from the side of Houston spawn. The stack coming in on the B point, stack the point word to gyms, but Houston, they're going to be coming from the middle of the map from couches and mid. Moosey with one, looking for the second. He's going to be trying to stay alive on boxes here. He gets the trophy down just in time, but guess what? The cruise missile doesn't care. It picks up 3 kills. That might be the best cruise of all time, but George still alive on the point, picks up 2 big kills. He's going to secure the second tick, still alive, waiting for his teammates to get here. 10 seconds remaining. They shouldn't be close enough to get here, but they're pushing through the middle of the map. Moosey's picks up a big kill. Got a couple players to deal with bedroom and up top. He is going to get taken down. His teammates die as well. They are going to be able to secure 2 ticks. It's not quite enough, but it's enough to secure defense.
Very close round from the side of Vancouver. I mean, they needed just 2 ticks on the B point in order to get defense, and defense seems to be the favorable side on hotel control.
Can I just say, Blubsy? I saw the
Yes,
trophy
sir.
go down, and immediately the first thing I thought was, this cruise missile's not going to do anything. Guess what? That trophy didn't do anything. That cruise missile picked up 3 massive kills. Surely, if Houston doesn't get the 3 kills from the cruise missile, that round and map is done.
I mean, I'm no cruise trophy expert, but that cruise really was a clutch cruise, getting a 3-piece on B.
Absolutely massive. They probably thought they were safe from the cruise. Nobody tried to run away. But look at the early kills coming in from Speedy. 2 big ones over towards the B point. That should basically reset all of the push from Houston over towards B. 1 player still alive up there. That is going to be E-Kill, though, trying to play these kills. But George, not somebody you want to see. That guy's 34 and 27. It sees every engagement on the map, and it is absolutely insane.
I mean, the Vancouver Comets playing more like meteors right now. 29 and 25 on the live count. Make it 29 and 24.
See the side of Houston trying to get this A stack in. They've only got one player on now, so no stack yet. So no word to Jims for you. This is actually the exact opposite of what Jims teaches. He wants you to get on the point, not off of it. So now Houston trying to get this A point secured. They've got a couple players pushed through just to defend things out. They know Speedy's going to be on the flank. He's been doing it all game. He's trying to play for these mid kills, but that's Zenny almost picking up a big one there, but Speedy gets the kill, gets out with his life as well. They have no idea where he went. Guess what? He's in kitchen, ready to kill your teammates when they come back off of spawn. Both these players trying to find him. They don't see him. Speedy somehow still alive. The side of Houston gave up on looking for him, and I bet you they are going to regret that. Big head George, though, he's in the middle of the map, gets taken down. That's going to be Speedy's cue to make a move. The A point is fully secured. Houston once again trying to push through the middle of the map.
You can see the side of Vancouver. All of them just back and spawn. Hence with a two-piece. Stats gets one. I mean, Hens right now has to play his life. Can he get another? He sees him on couches and he knows he's very weak. Throws the nade out. He can't get the pick though.
Side of Vancouver trying to get this defense going. With the side of Houston, they know they need this round win to get the map. They're trying to do their best. They are going to be down by 6 lives or so. And look at Speedy all the way pushed up in kitchen. He's ready to get some of these players spawning. At least to try to distract him. That's what happened last time. He shot a couple players in the back, but look at this. He's got 3 players in front of him. Picks up 2. He's going for the 3rd. That's going to be Zenny. Doesn't quite get it, but it's enough of a distraction to stop the Houston Warthogs push.
I mean, Speedy on the flank. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, right. Always get it done. He's so fast out of spawn. He just gets back there. But Houston Warthogs pushing through mid. The team kill comes in for Vancouver. That could be Houston's chance.
Moosey with the snakes on the reception desk. I mean, and Hans just watching couches side. 2 pushing from couches. He gets the information. Sees 1. Trophy's down though. Hans gets 1. Zen gets the trade. You got 20 seconds left. If you're the side of Houston, you have to do something. You have to do it now.
Houston trying to make those desperate plays, just getting absolutely gunned down. Speedy once again all the way on the flank, pushed up the middle of the map. This guy has been an absolute game changer today. Him and George both. These two, this little sub duo right here that we got going on, it might be one of the most menacing ones we've ever seen. 2 seconds remaining. These players have to get on. There's a player top bedroom stopping it. They get on the clock with 0.0. It gets ended. Vancouver end up winning the map to go up 2-1 in the series. And I tell you what, that one was hard fought back and forth.
I mean, just no team could find a way to win that B point. Just great holes from both teams on the defensive end. It's just Houston just giving up 1 extra tick and losing that defense. I mean, it could have went either way. Just whoever got the defense at the end.
Yeah, I mean, with the way that map was going, teams should definitely have a chance at making a run, right? Like, there's no doubt about that in our minds. Both these teams can make a run. It's just a matter of getting it done. Now, we are going to be making our way through the map. We see Vancouver kind of spawning on the bad side here. Houston obviously going to have the P2 side spawns and going to be winning those outer gunfights towards the middle of the map there. But look at the water routes coming in from the number 1 and number 3. That's going to be instant speed. He's trying to get around the back, and Speedy fights through the middle of the map trying to help the teammates.
That though gets the pick on Henson, doesn't it? Let him get the flip, making sure they hold P2 spawns. P2 is such a difficult hill to break. If you have spawns for it, and you know Houston, they're very good at getting rotations.
Good at getting rotations indeed. Look at these 2 teams fighting it out right now. Vancouver on this P1 time. Houston going to have the P2 spawns here. They can play for quite a bit of time over there, try to contest P1 maybe, but only 10 seconds remaining. Not going to really be their problem. We see some players hitting some water routes. Boozy winning those kills over towards Dome. Hence on the far outer ocean water route right now. Looks like Zenny is ready for this one. It looks like he is going to get spotted out. That's going to be Stad's top dome. Getting taken down by Hens. Zenny's going to know he's here, though. He's going to play for it. Hens might be able to win a big one here, but he's going to let his teammates know, get that info. He might be able to hop up around the back here. He is going to get delayed on the jump up. That's going to cost him his life. Some big kills coming in for Houston, and Vancouver's push completely shut down.
And great job by Houston, just holding their setup. They know that they're going to come from water. They know that's probably the easiest way to break the P2 hill. You can see Boozies with a great start, 7 and 2.
Both these teams have some very good players on it, but Stads and Boozies a little bit more elite at the moment. Boozy's one of those guys who's been around the league a long time, and that guy, he has won a lot of series in this league. Let's see if he can get another one going here. We see Houston up about 30 or so points right now. This next hill about to pop up. P3 ready to go. Vancouver going to be all over here, but E-Kill, he's going to be on the full flank here, trying to get those spawns under lock for his team. A couple players to beat for that, though, and George absolutely beaming from the hill.
I mean, very out of character for Vancouver. Instead of fighting for scraps, they did for rotations. They have the P3 rotations. Now they just got to hold and do what Houston did on the P2. You can see Hens getting one and Speedy. Just being a menace as usual. Gets one. He knows where they're spawning from. Can he get the second?
You see Speedy trying to run away with his life, but this guy feels like he's unkillable right now, running around like Shatsy. He's one of those things you said earlier. He's going to be that guy, and he definitely is. Wins that last kill over towards the P4, gets that last little bit of time. Sorry, P3. P4 about to pop up. We see that number 2 player, Moosey, in the back of the map trying to hold these spawns down, but Stads hits that far outer route. Kind of sneaks through, and I don't think they know he's here. He sees Moosey does get gunned down basically right away, though. Moosey going to have to try to stay alive to help his teammates out. They're going to be coming up pretty closely from the middle of the map. Moosey gets taken down. That's going to be Boozies with a big one as Houston secures the back spawns. But Vancouver trying to push this one in. That's going to be Speedy. Picks up his 7th, picking up an 8th as well. And look at him push right to the back. Picks up an AR. Now he's the most deadly man on the map.
And you can see Vancouver just doing what they do best, and that's breaking setups. They still don't have the back spawns, though. And they get the flip. Speedy, can he get one? Yes, he can. He can get 2 as well. Speedy. On a 4th streak. 10 and 7. Boozies, though. Pushing for broken.
Trying to get this one pushed in. Vancouver. Look at Speedy on a 5, make it a 6. This guy's 12 and 7 now. Make it 12 and 8. He finally goes down, but does have the cruise missile in the back pocket. Both these teams still trying to fight it out for this P4, but P5 about to pop up. Vancouver already going to be over there. Definitely a hill that is very easy to contest. Houston probably betting on that with how much they were hitting out that P4. Look at Speedy once again picking up a kill. Out of here, right? He's dipping. He's ready to go fight somebody else. But he's just going to be a nightmare for these Houston players to worry about. They have no idea where he went, but they still have to worry about him. Picks up another one with some help of Moosey.
And you can see Vancouver, they just want to hold the P5 setup. Boozies, though, with the flank. And that's 2 down from the side of Houston and 2 down from the side of Vancouver. Boozies, can he break the hill? No. Speedy, just a menace on the hill. 15 and 8. Great start from Speedy, and he's on a 3 streak.
Both these teams trying to fight this one out, but Vancouver with a great hold so far. Look at Speedy. This guy, whenever he wants, it just feels like he knows the pace of the game so well, picking up some massive kills, about to overlap his cruise missiles. He doesn't care, though. He'll take 3 in the back pocket at the same time, even though you can't hold more than 1, but still, he'll do it anyway. Houston is going to break the hill with 10 seconds or so remaining, but Vancouver has the P1, P2 roto. They are going to have to worry about these players trying to push through mid, but guess what? George, he's ready to go on that, picks up 1. One player is going to sneak through. That is going to be Zenny, but look at all of Houston still trying to push towards that outer broken.
And now we're on the second set of rotations, and you can see Speedy, 17 and 9. I mean, great start from Speedy, but it's just a 30-point game. And Houston trying to get the P2 spawns. They need to contest on P1 as well. Vancouver getting a lot of time on P1.
I just want to point out that Speedy was 7 and 7 at one point in time. He's 18 and 10. Guy has absolutely turned it up over the last little bit of time here. But inside of Vancouver, we thought they were going to lose the spawns there for a little bit, but they end up reclaiming everything. P1 time, though, in favor of Houston Warthogs here. Looks like Vancouver going to opt towards not contesting it anymore. 20 seconds going to be going in favor of the Houston Warthogs. I say that, and Speedy just says, nah, I want all the smoke. But there's 3-4 players shooting at him. Moosey picks up 1, going for a couple more. Gets some beams back on E-Kill there. Doesn't quite take him down, but Moosey, not someone you want to mess with. The human turret back there, but Zenny from the water picks up 1, picks up 2. Maybe a little bit of a bad call out there. Moosey not able to take down that player. And now Zenny might be able to make a play to help his teammates out here as they push up towards this P2.
You can see Boozies. He's trying to get control of Dome. That's 2 down from the side of Houston. Houston, they just got to push up now. So that's 3. As just gets gunned down by him. Boozie's on the hill, though.
Picking up a massive one, but the spawn's not in for Houston or Vancouver. As Vancouver spawns towards mid. Vancouver gets here quickly, though. The kills come in their favor as well. Boozies is here. Has to try to make a play to help his teammates out. They can't afford to really lose this time. He picks up 1, goes for a second, is going to get taken down from behind. The last 25 seconds or so in favor of Vancouver. The P3 roto is on. Guess who's here? It's going to be George. Picks up 1. He's just going to try to play his life, be a little bit of a menace, but Houston going to be trying to hunt him down and try to go for this time. is going to finally get taken down, but the side of Vancouver still pick up all that time from P2. Gives them a nice little bit of a lead here. Going to be up by 40, 50 points. And Houston now ready to go for this P3.
You see Boozy is also having a great game right now. He's 18 and 12. I'd be looking at Boozy's right now to make a play. Get his team back in it. Eco with one. Gets gunned down, and Boozy's guns down, and Zen gets one as well. And a huge two-piece by Big George. I mean, we've been saying two-piece and two-piece by Big Head George this entire matchup.
That's what he does, right? The guy is the cleanup master. Sometimes he just pushes in on his own, picks up two more big ones, another two-piece on a 4. I feel like he wants that cruise missile shortly here. 25 seconds or so remaining on this P4. Sorry, P3. I keep calling it P4. Not sure why, but you got to do what you got to do. Then he's trying to push this P3 out, gets taken down. The last 15 seconds or so going in favor of Vancouver. The Roto also coming in for Vancouver. One player over there to beat that stats. Vancouver picks up the last little bit of time on P3, gets the P4 Roto. Now you see Houston trying to push this one up through the P5 side through Broken. Vancouver going to be here ready and waiting, up by 70 or so points, up 2-1 in the series. If they win this map, it's over.
If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Speedy still has the cruise in his back pocket. It'd be great to use it right now and break this hill. But they have a good spawns. Boozy's, though, with a huge nade. George has to play his life.
Getting it a little bit contested, but that's 3 down. 1 player remaining. That's going to be Boozy. Picks up 1, trying to get some more. The GOAT can't get it done. Vancouver now getting some very valuable time. They've got not 1, but 2 cruise missiles in the back pocket. George is on a 9 streak, 24 and 16. His teammate Speedy, his sub duo is 24 and 18. These two are frying, hence 22 and 18 as well. These guys are absolutely lighting it up. You see Big Head George on the hill time here. 18 seconds or so remaining on this P4. Massive time for Vancouver. Houston can't afford to give up the time, but can't afford to give up the rotation either.
I mean, the sub duo from the side of Vancouver, they're just on fire right now, playing more like asteroids than meteors.
Absolutely lighting it up. I don't know. I think if you're the Houston Warthogs right now, you're calling to Houston saying, Houston, we got a problem. We got something going down. We need a little bit of help on this map. They need a full 60 on the P5. Might be one of the hardest hills in the map to get it done on. Vancouver slowly pushing this one in from Broken. They are going to lose a couple players, but Big Head George in the hill has to beat Zenny. Zenny, one of those guys who's going to get it done, gets the big kill. Boozy's there to help him out. The sub duo holding down the hill. Down by about 90 points. Only 17 more for Vancouver to win this one.
I mean, if any team has a chance to make a comeback, it's Houston right here. Huge kills coming from the side of Houston to make sure they get the entirety of that P5.
I mean, look at Boozy's 28 and 18. This guy is absolutely frying right now. This rotation at P1, P2 is going to be absolutely everything. The side of Vancouver, they know the time is starting to get a little bit more equal. They don't want to give up this P1 time, but they don't want to give them the P2 rotation just in case. But the kills coming back and forth. Vancouver in favor of them, though. You see E-Kill, some nice cross-map shots there. We see Speedy channeling it, though. He doesn't care what gun you have. He's got the best sub shot in the game. He's trying to get some kills. He's got a player window, one coming through door. He can get this kill as well. Speedy getting them all. 5 more seconds, and his team is going to win it. E-Kill trying to push in from the top. Speedy, he's going to spot him out. Gets another cruise missile in the back pocket to end the game. And Vancouver Comets win the map and win the series 3-1.
What a series. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Houston could have easily came back on that last map. But Speedy, I mean, just a menace on the map. I mean, look at those shots by Speedy.
That's our guy, right? I feel like this sub duo between Speedy and George really was just a game changer for this team, right? And not to mention also the AR duo in Moosey and Henson.